Hey guys, this is the Duke Man here, and I am back with another mod show. Well, this is actually part 2 of Gravitycraft. Now, there's actually 2 parts of the mod. I'll put a link in the description below of the first part. So, yeah. Now, as I showed you earlier, it added some new items, but along with the mod, it added new settings for the world types. So if I go to more world app options here, there's now world layers and layer height. Now the layer height is like the world, it's like the world height limit, but not only does it adjust the world height limit, but it also adjusts how high, well, it adjusts how tall the world is. So like if I were to set, like, the highest setting is 1024, it just makes it so that the world is 1024 blocks tall. Well, pretty much, yeah. And 128 is the default here, I'm guessing, because this was for 1.1 and lower, stuff like that. And also we have the world layers. Now the world layers, it makes it so that you can change the world, and as you can see right here, these are different world layers, and basically what this does is adds a new layer to the world. Like, you know, like the Nether is a different world, the regular world, like the overworld, stuff like that. And basically, as you can see, the Skylands, the Nether, and the inverted stuff. Now the Skylands, obviously it adds the Skylands, but it makes these generate in the sky, because these are the top, because this shows, like, you know, the different layers above you and above you and below you. So this adds the Skylands above you. As you can see, this is right here, so if I were to fly up, it would take me to Skylands, and then there's the Nether and the inverted Nether. Now basically, the inverted things are it's basically the same thing, except it's all upside down. It's like copied and pasted upside down, so it's like flipped over. So I guess you can use it's like the properties of like the regular world, where if I were to dig straight down at the top of the world, then I would hit China, and I'd end up, you know, in the world basically upside down. But yeah, and the special thing about this is that these inverted things have their own, they have their own little gravity. So it's actually like, well, they don't have their own gravity, but they're when you place things, they show up as if you were actually on them. I'm gonna show you that in just a sec here. For a sec. I'm gonna turn my render distance down. Short. Alright, so let me just go ahead and pull up too many items and switch my game mode to creative so that I could show you the Skylands. And see on my map on the corner of the screen that was right there, there's a little, that's actually an island directly above me, and that's part of the Skylands feature. See up here. Now the neat thing about this is that they actually sky around you a bit when you go. See, like, first there's like, see? So it kind of like changes the atmosphere around you. That shows you this is Skylands. And it's pretty neat. It's really neat. Although it does give you quite a bit of lag. As you saw in my last video, I said Minecraft was acting laggy. Well, this is why, because it adds the different worlds connected together. So, yeah, that's something to know. Alright, so let's go down here. Now I want to show you the inverted worlds, where if I dig directly below me, and I'm actually going to show you how the worlds have their own gravity in just a sec. So we're going to dig straight down. Oh, and by the way, something to note is that now, instead of there being bedrock at the bottom of worlds to block you from getting to the void, they replaced it with obsidian. So that's a nice thing to know. Anyway, Oh, and as you can see here, as I said earlier, it adds the different types of worlds, and basically you don't need another portal to go to the nether. So this actually takes you straight to the nether. So yeah, just something I'd like to note. Alright, I'm gonna start again. Alright, so now that we're in the inverted world, I see how like the water is not falling. That's because it's actually me that's upside down, not the whole entire world, which is really nice to know. See, and here's some mountains that are upside down as well. Upside down tree, upside down everything. Something went wrong with my skin, so I'm just going to cut to where it's fixed. Alright, so I'm back, and I tried several things, and my skin is still Steve. It's some sort of bug or something. It didn't happen before, but yeah. So as you can see, we're actually in the inverted world now. So yeah, I'm gonna flip my gravity so that I don't have to deal with this awfulness. Actually, alright, here we go. Here's the gravity rune to save the day. Actually, I'm just gonna get rid of the lag and set my render distance to normal. Come on, it's giving me a lag spike. Alright, here we go. So yeah, we're actually in the inverted world. Now the properties actually work just the same. I don't know why this is happening. But if you mess around with this is actually fun to mess around with, because it works just like the regular world, except we're actually upside down. It's amazing. And even though we're upside down, we could place beds. Wait, because that's actually, oh, this weird glitch keeps happening with this mod. It wasn't happening before, but for some reason it's like, yeah, see that? It's pushing me. Ugh. When I go over here, it doesn't do that. When I go over here, it does. It's a good observation. See? I don't know if I'm crossing anything, but oh, glitch happened. Glitch happened. Woo. I swear, guys, this doesn't usually happen, but when you actually go on try it shouldn't be doing this anyway. So yeah, pretty much this is what else the mod has to offer, and I'm not sure if this is a bug or anything, but if you go up to a certain height, the glitch keeps happening where it's freezing me in place. Stop it. Okay, so, well, I don't, actually, this was just a bug earlier I'm gonna tell you guys about, but earlier I went to the inverted world and they had, there was obsidian for the sky. I'm not sure if that was a bug also, but it was some sort of weird glitch. Just anyway, that's all. That's what else this mod has to offer for the world types and all of that. And just for the fun of it, just for the finale of the video, I'm gonna show you how you can mess around with the world layers and the height limit. So yeah, I'm gonna delete this world. Let's set it to 32 just for fun. And if you don't like these, by the way, if you don't like these, then you could just delete them, honestly. You could just go like, I don't like the nether below me, so you could just delete it. Or if you hate the inverted worlds, you could just delete them. And there you have a regular world. Now there's actually this thing called layer settings, which makes it so that you could change the world type. So that's how you'd make it super flat and all of that. And this inverts the world, this little tabby thing right here. And this changes the preference of the world. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep it default. Keep it at 32. Alright, so yeah. Now if you've seen the dynamic heights mod, this is basically what that mod does. It just shortens the world out and makes it so that all of the cave systems are at like low ground and stuff. And this actually kind of makes it so that you fall off the ground. So if you're on survival, you're gonna have to worry about dying multiple times, because this mod kind of throws you in the air if you do it at the wrong height limit, like this. And I'm actually gonna cut to where I don't have the lag anymore, because I just have this huge lag spike. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm back, and the lag has sort of gone away. I mean, my FPS is only, my FPS is still like 20, so it's gonna give you a bit of lag, but, yeah. Now, the thing is, see how everything is stone? It literally cuts off the world so that it's only 32. And look, here's a cavern that is completely messed up. Lag spike. Yeah, this is completely messed up, so I wouldn't recommend. Ooh, gold. I wouldn't recommend getting this world height limit unless you really want to find a lot of ores quickly, because ores are mostly found at this specific height. See, there's gold everywhere, and iron and coal. But there's no trees, so you can't really get any wood. Oh wait, why is there a tree in this cavern? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Now, the other world heights are pretty much the same, actually. They just sort of, well, actually, I'm just gonna kind of tell you instead of show you, because there isn't really that much to show about it. But if you make it anything higher than 128, it like, for instance, if I were to set it to, let's say, like 256 or 512 or higher than that, then it will actually just kind of it will make the worlds kind of split up a little more. So like the Skylands, like if you go a certain height, it'll be up at that height. Well, that height was actually the height limit where it starts. So if I set this to 256, the Skylands will start generating at 256. Or if I set it to 512, they'll start spawning at 512, or and same thing goes with the inverted worlds and the nether. And then you fall like a certain distance just to get to it, and that's how that works. So yeah, that's the second part of this mod, and I hope you guys enjoy the mod. I hope you guys really like it, and I'm actually going to give this mod a personal rating of 9 out of 10, because it is a very good mod. It's fun to mess around with, and the world generation is really fun to play around with as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video, and please comment, like, and subscribe for more mod reviews.